You live in a world of noise, endless opinions, constant comparisons, and 1,000 promises of happiness that never last. But thousands of years ago, before the age of technology, there were men who spent their entire lives searching for something deeper. Not pleasure, not wealth, not fame, but truth. These were the ancient Greek philosophers, and though centuries have passed, their lessons remain, whispering to those willing to listen. Today you will walk among them. You will see what they saw, question what they questioned, and perhaps understand what they understood too late. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." He believed wisdom begins with acknowledging your own ignorance. You think you know yourself, but do you? You chase success, approval, love, yet how often do you stop and ask why? Most men spend their lives trying to become someone others will respect. But Socrates would tell you, the only respect worth having is self-respect born from truth. He was executed for questioning the world, but even in death he never betrayed his beliefs. His lesson: live with integrity even when the world misunderstands you. Because the cost of truth is high, but the cost of lies is your soul. From Socrates came Plato, his student, his echo, yet his own master of thought. Plato dreamed of a higher world, not the one we see, but the one we can only imagine, the world of ideals, of perfect justice, perfect beauty, perfect good. He taught that everything you see is only a shadow of what truly is. When you chase status, money, or appearance, you are chasing shadows. True fulfillment, Plato said, comes from aligning your soul with eternal truths. So when life feels meaningless, remember this: perhaps the problem is not the world, but your eyes, blinded by shadows, forgetting the light. Then came Aristotle, the philosopher of reality. He grounded Plato's dreams in logic, science, and purpose. He said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle understood something most men learn too late, that greatness is not born in moments of glory, but in the quiet discipline of everyday choices. Every morning you rise, every time you resist weakness, every time you choose to act with virtue, you shape who you are. Happiness, he taught, is not pleasure, but living in accordance with your highest self. You don't find meaning. You build it, one choice at a time. But not all philosophers sought the approval of reason or society. Diogenes, the madman of Athens, rejected both. He lived in poverty, slept in a barrel, and mocked the powerful. When Alexander the Great offered him anything he wished, Diogenes simply said, "Step aside, you're blocking my sunlight." He proved that freedom is not in what you own, but in what you can live without. You spend your life trying to gain. Diogenes spent his life letting go. His lesson was brutal, yet liberating. When you stop needing everything, you finally possess yourself. Then came Epictetus, a slave who became a teacher of kings. He was beaten, mocked, humiliated, yet unbroken. He discovered what no man can take away: your mind, your response, your inner peace. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. You can lose your fortune, your youth, your reputation, but you never lose your power to choose how you face it. The world will always test you. Pain is inevitable, but suffering, that's your decision." Epictetus reminds you, control what you can, accept what you can't, and rise above both. And finally, there was Heraclitus, the philosopher of fire and change. He believed that everything flows, that nothing stays the same, not the river, not the stars, not even you. He said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, because both the man and the river have changed. You resist change because it scares you, but Heraclitus saw it as the essence of life. Pain, loss, growth, they are not your enemies. They are the currents shaping who you are becoming. The moment you stop fighting the flow, you begin to live." So what do all these men teach you across centuries of dust and memory? They teach that wisdom is not knowledge, it's the courage to see. To see your illusions, your attachments, your fears, and the truth hidden behind them. They teach that life is not measured in years, but in awareness, in how deeply you understand yourself and the world. And they remind you that every man is born twice, once when he enters the world, and once when he awakens to himself. Perhaps that is what the Greeks meant by enlightenment. Not light from the sky, but the fire you ignite within, a fire that burns through illusion, vanity, and fear. a fire that leaves only truth. So as you sit here now, surrounded by noise, ambition, and time slipping quietly away, ask yourself, not what you want to become, but who you already are. You cannot return to Athens. You cannot walk among the philosophers, but their words still reach you across time. And maybe that's enough, because the lessons they left were never meant for the past. They were meant for you, now.